Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over looping. I'm going to show you how to make perfect loops. So now I'm going to hit the return key to get to the top of the session. That'll give you a feel of the song. Let's listen to this section right here because this is where we're going to be editing. Okay, so we're going to edit that portion right there. What I'm going to do is highlight all of that, make sure I've got enough. What I'm going to do is bring that up so that we can see it better. So make sure that you have your keyboard focus key on, the one that says A.Z. Hit your E key. That way you can see the wave nice and big. Okay, looks like we're going to be editing somewhere in here. Right there on that first note. So I'm just going to click to the left of that and tab right up to this first big transient for that kick. You want to make sure that you have your tab to transient key in. So I'm going to have that in. Make sure that the blue box is on. So let's just tab up to the first transient. There it is right there. So we're going to cut right there. Command E. Now let's listen to it and find out where our next cut's going to be. So it's right off in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click to the left of it, tab a couple of times. There it is right there. So it's going to be Command E key to cut again. And this will be our loop. We're going to make sure that we are in loop playback mode. Control, click the play button. Will send you through the different modes, regular play mode and loop mode. Oh. Okay, so that's our perfect loop. So let's do that one more time. And I'm going to do it in a different section. So I'm going to keep that one. You don't have to destructively cut this, by the way, because everything you do, of course, is not being taken away from the original piece of audio. The original piece of audio stays the same. But even if you don't want to cut this, you don't have to. And I'll show you how you do that. I'm going to undo this. Okay, so I'm going to tab up to the first transient there, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the space bar just to play it. Then I'm going to hold the shift key down and tab right up to the point that I want to stop. So here we go. So there it is right there. So let's hit the play button to make sure we did it right. That's the one. Okay, so we can capture that. Region, capture region. We can name that. Let's name it Loop 1. And if we go over here and we just look over here in our regions list, we see we have something here named Loop 1. So now let's go to a different section of the song, bring it down. I'm hitting my E key so I can see the whole thing. Let's get this little breakdown right here. Listen to it. Okay, so I see that it's from here to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the first transit. I always click to the left, of where the transit is that I want to find. There it is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Command E. And I can see that it's going to be right here. So I'm going to tab into it. Command E to cut. Highlight that. So let's hit the E key. Listen to that. Now, you can refine this if you want to. Let me undo it. You can go in and really look at this very close if you want. So let's just tab to that first one there. I'm going to highlight a small area. Now, E key. So the computer says it's right there, which is really, really close. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So if we want it, we could just go here and we could say, okay, we really want it to be here. Let's cut it there. Bring it down a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to go over here. Bring that up. Okay. The computer says it's here. Let's look at it really close. If we want, we can go ahead and say it's there. Command E to cut. Okay. Zoom it up with E. And you can further refine it, but we're going to keep that one. Now what we're going to do, we're going to move on and move that one and pull it down there. So we'll create a new track. Command Shift N. This is a stereo track, so we'll go ahead and do that. Create. All right. Name it Loops. Let's grab this. I want to be in shuffle mode when I do this. That way this will stack together like blocks. It will basically butt up against each other. So I'll be able to move them around like blocks. So let me bring this out so you can see what happens with this. When I pull this down, it's going to go to the front of the session. So let's grab that. It went to the front of the session. The other one, remember, it was right here, but I just showed you another way to capture so you could decide which way you want to work. Remember, it was called loop 1. So we're going to click that and drag that right from the regions bin there. Let it go. It goes right up against the other one. I'm going to hit Shift, grab those together, the E key to bring it up. So now we can listen to this all together. Let me put the mute key on top one because okay, good.